evening. She's been one of our biggest supporters here at Las Positas College since the very beginning. Please welcome Las Positas College Interim President Roanna Benny.
Thank you so much. It's just a delight to be here. I am always glad for the opportunity to share our campus with the friends and families of our students and take a moment to spend some time with people who support us throughout the community. We truly feel like we are not only in the community, we're part of the community, we're serving the community. And this is where we'd like you all to be with us, is right here in our living room, so to speak. I'd like to introduce just a couple of my partners in crime out there from Las Positas College. There'll be lots of introductions throughout the evening, but for me, I see William Garcia, our Vice President of Student Services. I saw some faculty come in to see their students graduate, so welcome faculty. And I thought I saw a dean or two, but I'm not seeing them this moment, so we might be seeing a couple of deans come in a little bit. So here tonight, I have just one brief little comment, and then I will keep the program moving along. I have really appreciated when I saw the program, how in the program tonight, each area is being addressed. So there's an address to the students, there's an address to the family and friends, there's an address to the staff, and I love that each group is being acknowledged. And so that gave me kind of license to sort of reach out and say one little shout out that I think has been so important to me and has been a theme I do a fair amount of speaking in the spring as ceremonies happen, and has been kind of a theme to me. I would like to mention a word to our Tri-Valley partners, and they're sitting right here in this little group right here. Our districts all working together. Recently, I was at a TVROP Board of Trustees meeting, and Julie Duncan presented a recognition to Las Positas College and a certificate of recognition to me personally. It was for our commitment and our dedication to the students of the middle college at Las Positas, and she cited our can-do attitude and our willingness to jump into projects and work hard. And recently we've been working on a new project to bring the SAT test locally here and host it at Las Positas College. But when I was standing there, I had this urge, and I resisted, but I had this urge to just sort of grab her and say, you need to be standing here with me and somebody else needs to be reading that. And I felt that way because it's so much that we have done these things. I hope that we can hear the words I'm saying. I cannot really do anything by myself, and nor really can you. It's when we do our parts together for a project or in a family, with all of our different ideas and our different personalities and the different ways of thinking, our different cultures, our different ages, our different experiences. And when we put it all together, then it can be big and it can change people's lives for the better, and we become better. I'm so moved by that concept, and it just reminds me, I moved recently, and it's a huge project, right? Nobody likes to pack up all their stuff and live in a different house at first. But for me personally, it was a huge task. And have you ever tried to move a couch by yourself? Right? You can shove it, but there's just no way. It's too big. It takes people. It takes it being done, the task being done together with the people who will work with you. I don't think anything is clearer to me this year than our work is we work. Both the teaching and the learning. We are helping our community work and live like a community and modeling to our students the true concept of us. It takes all of us. So a shout out to all of our community partners, the districts, all the school districts and all the board members and teachers and administrators and parent groups. We are just a potluck. We're a smorgasbord of people working together. And at times, I feel like I come to the table and really all I have is one stale bologna sandwich, you know, and I come to the table and there's fried chicken and cherry pie. And I am so grateful for all of the partners that we have together, that we put it together and make things happen. So thank you to all of our partners. And thank you to all of our friends and family that are here tonight to celebrate with our students for whom we live and breathe. So congratulations to all of you tonight.
Thank you, Interim President Benny. It is now my pleasure to introduce yet another dynamic supporter of our program. Without the leadership and vision of our Tri-Valley Regional Occupational Program Superintendent, Ms. Julie Duncan, Middle College would not be the established program it has grown to be. Welcome, Superintendent Duncan.
I almost missed my cue. I was ushering. Good evening. I love this night. I love this night not just because we celebrate our amazing students and faculty, but because we get to celebrate the amazing leaders of the Tri-Valley that have made Middle College a reality and a one-of-a-kind opportunity here in the United States. This year in particular, Middle College High School was honored with the Golden Bell Award, the Academy Award of Education, some might say. The Golden Bell Awards is now in their 39th year. They are sponsored by the California School Boards Association to recognize outstanding public school programs for their innovation, sustainability, and best practices that facilitate positive student outcomes. The award, entitled The Vision, the Partnerships, and Resounding Success, Middle College High School at Las Positas College, was presented at a recognition reception and ceremony in November at the CSBA's Annual Education Conference in San Francisco. Middle College does not exist without our partners. We're pretty much sitting in this section right here, both financially and in kind. Tri-Valley ROP, in partnership with Las Positas College and our member districts, Dublin, Glenmora Valley Joint, and Pleasanton Unified School Districts, are able to provide underrepresented, college-bound students an innovative regional alternative to traditional programs. I would like to please ask the superintendents of the member districts, their governing boards, and the Las Positas College administration to please stand now and allow us to applaud what you have created. Thank you. For those guests that might be here tonight that are hearing about Middle College for the first time, you got the ticket, you heard it was a high school ceremony, graduation, something. What is it all about? What does Middle College High School provide? Well, they could tell you, and they're going to. The program allows students an opportunity to experience success and pursue higher education. Our students' future is their present because they're already at college. And students need immediate support and tools to access it. In this program, students receive these supports from designated college counselors that are here tonight, dynamic Middle College staff under the direction of amazing Middle College coordinator Amy Brown, and their favorite academic support class, Abbott. Right, Ms. Wolomoleski? Students are sitting on this stage tonight because they have completed the necessary coursework to earn their high school diploma while earning over 2,000 college units. I want you to think about that just for a second. There are 66 graduates. They can only take a maximum of 11, most take 9, 2,000 in 4 semesters. Think about that. That's equivalent to taking one for each of them on average a year of college, so they only have one more year if they want to stay and transfer. Preparing them to meet their long-term educational goals. As you will see in your program, as you look tonight, some are staying here at Las Positas, which I know they're very excited about to transfer, and some are ready to transfer now to a 4-year institution or begin their 4 years at a trade school. This evening, the 2019 graduating cohort are eager to attest to you how this alternative program has transformed their lives and their futures. And so with that, now it's time to hear from one of our graduates, Sarah Woodall. Sarah is an English major from Amador Valley High School and the winner of the Middle College Essay.
Good evening, everyone. I remember the anxious moments in the week leading up to the decision. I remember refreshing my email over and over to see if the message had come yet. I remember when it finally arrived, I didn't know what to think. I just knew that I was so happy. I didn't know what else to do besides call my grandma and tell her that I had been accepted into that program that she had been hearing about for months now. And then, after a couple hours of celebration and calling family members, the reality set in. What had I gotten myself into this time? I was going into my junior year of high school, except now, not only was I doing that, but I was also starting college too. Suddenly, words of warning and caution began to creep in among congratulations. Are you sure that this is a good idea? Won't you miss out on important high school experiences? Do you know how much work you're gonna have to do? As fall grew nearer and my fate was sealed, I became less and less sure of my decision. When I walked through the doors of the 505 classroom in August of 2017, I couldn't help but feel that I was in over my head. I was only 16, and if there's one thing that is true about being 16, it's that it isn't as sweet as everyone says. Nobody really knows who they are just yet. Everyone is struggling to prove themselves as capable or worthy based on some arbitrary standard set out for them. Suddenly, being trapped in a room with all these other young people who were probably feeling the same way didn't sound as good as it did last April. It wasn't until about halfway through the first semester that my choices started making more sense. It became apparent that middle college wasn't just a continuation of high school. Collaboration was encouraged. Everyone had room to be themselves. Nobody was made to feel lesser for their interests. At any given time, you could find a crowd of adolescents hanging around the middle college offices, waiting to talk to Ms. Brown. At the moment, it really didn't seem so weird to want to be friends with your principal, but in retrospect, it's definitely the middle college brand extraordinary. It's a common complaint among American teenagers that high school doesn't actually prepare them for their future. Once again, middle college proved itself to be an outlier. Not only did we take college classes with real college students and professors, we learned plenty of practical life skills in our high school classes as well. Ms. Gautier taught us how to choose a career. Ms. Mogilevsky taught us how to do our taxes, and Mr. Burbis taught us how to protect the President of the United States in the event of a terrorist attack. The smaller lessons, the ones that are harder to define, are the more apparent now that I have finished. When I was that insecure 16-year-old sitting in my very first college class, I was terrified to do something wrong, to sit in the wrong place, or to get an answer wrong. Now, 2 years and 4 semesters later, I can tell you what it means to be confident and brave. Being confident doesn't mean thinking you're the smartest one in the room. It can be as simple as sitting in the very front row of classes on the first day. Bravery isn't just bungee jumping or swimming with sharks. It's not quite knowing if your answer is correct, but deciding to give it a shot anyway. Of course, the big practical lessons that middle college taught me are important, but I believe it's the little things that I learned from this program that matter the most. I like to think of them as my little stepping stones to success. Right now, I'm not so sure about where I'll end up next year, and I'm definitely not sure where I'll be in 5 years, but I've come to realize that that is okay. When I walked through the doors of 505 2 years ago, I had no idea what I was doing or where to go from there. Now, I find myself in a similar position, but this time, I'm not nearly as worried. Middle college laid the foundation for us. We only go up from here. I would now like to welcome my classmates, Jonil, Drew, and Daman, up to the podium.
Hello, how's everyone doing tonight? Happy? Excited? Nervous, anyone? Relieved? That's me, I'm relieved. My name is Drew Parmar, and I'm a biology major from Amador Valley High.
I am Damanpreet Sani from Dublin High School, and I'm majoring in education and social work. And my name is Joni Longiel from Granada High School, and I will be studying business administration.
And today is all about us. So naturally, we're obligated to thank our families.
And by obligated, we mean completely well-deserved. This night is about you just as much as it's about us. Please give yourselves a round of applause.
Family means different things to everyone, and may look differently to each of us. But families all share the common thread that they are the people that have loved and supported us through the good times and the bad.
The work you have put in is equal to, if not more than, the work that we as students have done.
And for that, we would like to thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Many of us wouldn't be here if it wasn't for our families pushing us to take this chance. My included. Mom, I'm so sorry for doubting you.
Even though we all knew it would be difficult, you still encouraged and believed in us when we were struggling to believe in ourselves. Thank you, Mom and Dad.
So thank you for allowing us to take that leap of faith, for trusting us when we decided to take college classes for ourselves.
Thank you for driving us to school at 7 a.m. because we didn't have our license.
Thank you for putting up with the late night dinners, the skipped breakfasts, and the occasional forgotten textbook.
We know as parents, you have your own worries about your kids. Will they be happy? Will they be safe? Will middle college be right for them? And I believe that all of us up here can say with 100% certainty that yes, this program was for us.
And now that we're going on to the next chapter of our lives, you still have more questions and worries. But with the lessons you have given us and the new ones we have learned from middle college, please know that we will be set for our upcoming futures.
When you first enrolled us into kindergarten 500 years ago, you probably couldn't imagine that this is where we would end up. With more than 2,000 units and taking over 100 classes a semester and a perfect graduation rate for the third year in a row, I'd say we did all right.
In 2006, you had to let us go begin our academic adventure, and now it's time to let us go again.
We are reaching the end of our journey, and it's only fair to pay tribute to the ones who started us on it. Families of the 2019 graduating class, please give yourselves a round of applause tonight. You're
Now, I would like to invite my fellow graduates, Rodrigo, Amon, and Emily, to the podium.
Good evening. I'm Rodrigo Abad from Delvin High School, and I am studying marine biology.
My name is Emily Matei, and I'm studying nursing from Amador Valley.
My name is Amin Baines from Granada High School, studying computer science.
Today, May 28th, marks the day that our middle college career comes to an end.
It's over.
That may be a little bit dramatic.
You gotta say it like this. It's over!
We are here to celebrate this momentous occasion. We are graduating, moving on.
Dang, everyone's leaving?
Not everyone. The three of us are here at Las Positas College next year. And there are like 40 others too. We will probably have classes together.
I think he means the teachers and staff. You can stop by and see them. They aren't graduating.
Ms. Brown might even loan you a textbook, but shh, can't tell anyone.
Rod, aren't you tutoring an Avid for Miss M next year?
Yeah. Come on, you're gonna be fine. You just got the butterfly award at the senior assembly on Friday, remember? Because of your metamorphosis while you've been here.
Do you remember how quiet he was when we started junior year?